Hi Taurus, how are you? I'm going to do your reading. It's a general reading, so take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. I see somebody out there is going to have like this incredible opportunity. Ooh, yeah, the door is wide open. Whatever it is, you're on it. You love it, you're passionate about it, and the door is totally open for you to go through. It's like, do it, whatever it is. So if you've been working on something, a project, or you've discovered some kind of talent you have, I just feel like it's going to take you places. So that's a great way to start a reading for someone. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, messages, for the greatest and highest good for all of our Taurus out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, what's going on for all of our Taurus? So take what works, see what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. If you don't mind, hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate it. It'll help my channel grow. So, Taurus, love. I see love on the horizon. Possibly with another earth sign. We'll find out, huh? All right, what's going on for all of our Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Taurus. Ooh, needing to make a decision. I almost feel like you have to make a decision about something that was seeded in the past. You know, as to whether or not you want to go through with it. I feel as if you're picking up something from the past that you didn't see before. Because we go from the 2 back to the 1. So I feel like you make a decision. It's like, you know, I have this really great idea. And I think it's time for me to, like, make it happen. So I do get a sense of that. So don't miss that. See, there's opportunities coming for you. I mean, definitely opening. There's things that are shifting. It's all in a good way. You know, as you've tried a lot of things haven't stuck. You've been working. Why isn't things working for me? I just feel like all of that's going to change. Because I just get the sense that, like, you're awake now. You see things just a little bit differently. But I like this sword, this Ace of Swords, as it's almost as if so powerful. Like you come into your power. Whereas before, kind of sat back and, you know, played more of the wounded warrior type of energy with that 9 of Wands. But since it's reversed, I feel like you turn that around. Now, when it comes to work, okay, you might be handed an offer that you might not want to take. If it turns out to be a stepping stone for something better, and you know this, but you don't want to do this step, you might have to open up to it. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like in order to get to where we want to go. So we do have the Tower comes out here, reversed. So you're avoiding something. I feel like that's a person. You're avoiding some conflict. There's a lot of conflict stirring around you. There's a lot of people. I think you'd rather just stay quiet. No, and I think you see that there's no fixing whatever the conflict is with these people. Really. I think you see it for what it is. And you're trying to avoid getting involved in the middle of this big, you know, hoopla. But I think you see there's no hope for the situation. Like, what's done is done. And it's time to just let it go. And everybody can move on. It's just if we keep hanging on to stuff that's not working for us, we're missing these other opportunities. You now have 2 aces down on the table. 2 aces. All because you take the blindfold off and you start seeing things just a wee bit differently. So I see really good opportunities once you move away from all of this conflict. Whether that's you just being around it or you are involved in the conflict. I mean, you're ready to just go back to work. And I think for some of you Taurus, it's just like that is just not part of the energy you wanna expand into. It's like this is over. It's almost as if people are reviving something from the past. Why bring it up? Right? It's done. It's over. New opportunities. So you also may have an opportunity to reapproach all of these people. I think you would come through in a more grounded perspective. Because, you know, when people get into, like, this conflict, they just, like, their stories, everything is exaggerated. People are freaking out. All of a sudden, you know, it goes from, like, cutting your finger to, like, you know, chopping your arm off. It's one of those things. So, I mean, I don't think you want to reapproach anybody like that when, you know, you have other opportunities moving. Your money, I mean, I just see that your money wants to really improve. So you, I think, are being offered a really, really amazing opportunity, whether or not you want to take it or not. I mean, why wouldn't you take a really great opportunity, Taurus? If somebody is handing you an opportunity, why would you not want to take it? See, I get the sense you keep trying to hold on to something, trying to make it work, just like Aries, and maybe you sit on the cusp, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I think you need to go with the new opportunity. Seriously. Especially if it's presenting itself to you. What else do we have for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Taurus, 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 Taurus. Yeah, you can't pretend, okay? I feel like you were really forced to make a decision, okay? And the decision you make moves you in a new direction and moves you away from all of this stuff that's going on. So I almost feel like you're being lifted out of a situation, literally lifted, and to go in another direction. It's you, whether or not you really want to, you know, pick it up and move in that other direction. Because there's that resistance. You may want to look at Aries reading. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to hang on to something that is over. Whether this is a past relationship, a lifestyle. Yeah. I just feel like, you know, to hang on to something that's done when new opportunities. Now we have 3 aces. It's like you can't, it's letting go of the past. Let it just drop off. Seriously. Because, you know, you're the only person you're making a disservice to is you. You know? You're having opportunities. But you gotta move. See, and your intuition, again, like, why do you feel like you're so backed up into a corner and you can't make the moves you really want to move? I mean, it's time for you to really listen to your intuition and not worry about, you know, everybody else and go in the direction you're supposed to be going in. Quit talking about it. Do it. Okay? All right. See, you know that you are at a fork in the road with your person. And that's where another conflict might be. You're hanging on to something, someone, that you know you need to make a decision about. Even though you love them and everything else, I mean, there's something about the relationship that leaves you very, very unhappy, unsatisfied. So you got to have faith. Moving in a direction that, you know, your spirit wants you to move. You might be having dreams with that High Priestess card, like really crazy dreams, telling you what to do. Well, guess what? Those dreams are going to continue until you act on them. That's how it works. That's the magic of the language of the universe. Or you might be running into things, but you are truly being encouraged. You're given all of the opportunities. Take them. You know, do the change. Change is hard. Change, I think, is hard for everyone. But I think this supermoon, these eclipses, that's what it's all about. Pushing us out of our comfort zone and where we need to go. So you, Taurus, are no exception. Okay? Time to open up. I just think it's fantastic. There's so many good things coming towards you. All right? Let the past be the past. All right. Hit that like button if you don't mind. And, yeah. Tune in. I'm going to do another reading here in just a little bit. And I will see you at the next one. All right? Until then, bye now.